What's up guys, it's Tom here for Tomatomm Poker, and I am doing my Bankroll vlog series again because I've been essentially just messing about with MTT tournaments and just depositing once a month, which, looking at it now, really isn't the way to sort of develop my game, and I'm missing out. I'm like depositing once a month, playing as many tournaments as I can, and then if I go broke, I go broke, and I'm not playing again. And I feel like I'm missing out, and I feel like I'm not developing that much as I could be. And another reason being that when I do score a win, because I don't have very good bankroll management, because I just deposit once a month and it doesn't matter if I go broke, whatever I get from a win seems to go rather quickly because my game selection is really poor, and I play too much in one day or just get tired but keep playing because I've got money, and it's not the right way about things. So what I'm doing is playing $2.50 turbo 180 player sit and goes on Pokerstars with a view of grinding up a bankroll, doing them, and then go up the stakes in, obviously integrate different types of sit and goes as well to try and reduce some variance, but I'll be playing them mostly, obviously integrate a few tournaments now and then, but primarily I'm going to be playing sit and goes going forward because, yeah, like I said, just to try and reduce this just going broke all the time, and it's no fun when you've got no money, it's no fun when you can't play. But I've never really had a proper bankroll. I mean, I've had a few scores in the past, but I've either cashed it out and gone on holiday, or it's never really gone into poker, so I've never really had that part of my game. So I've been putting it off for too long, and it's just I've been reading articles, and it's they all say the same thing. One of the main reasons why people go broke or quit or just give up is down to bankroll management. So I've been stuck at similar stakes for a while as well, so that's another reason why I feel like I need to move up stakes. I feel like my game's developed that much, but I can't do anything about it because my bankroll management is so poor, and I just end up going broke. So I'm gonna carry on this series for a while and follow my bankroll and see how I do. So, bit of background here. This is my Poker Tracker 4 database where I've just selected the $2.50 180 variants of these sit and goes and Pokerstars, and this is just the results I've got so far. So I've played 53, so I've seen that buying of 132.50 and I've seen that 189.47, of which I think I'll show you later on. But I essentially played 3 of these, won 1, but then spent $70 on tournaments in one day. So it just pissed me off. So I was like, right, I'm going to keep playing these. I'm going to try and get a bankroll going. I'm just going to stick to this, and I really feel like it's the right thing to do. So yeah, I've got 1 first, 1 third, 7 cashes, ROI 67%. So it's a small sample size, I know, but it's I feel like it's promising. I feel like I can grind out some good results in these if I keep them going. So some of these CNET hours, CNET 1 per hour is pretty horrendous. If you toggle them, obviously when I came first it was 65.90 an hour, which is obviously amazing, but going down, some of these are horrendous, like finishing 169th, that's obviously a cooler. Let's have a look actually, why did I go out so early here? What was the last time Kington? I feel like I've overplayed a hand here. Let's have a look. Will this work? Oh, hold on a second. Let's see how badly I've played this before I move on. So let's see what I did here. And this is the lowest finish I've had out of these 53 so far. So I feel like I've probably massively overplayed an ace queen here. Maybe playing when I was too tired. So, okay, so I've raised straight away. 3-bet out of position with ace queen for a good push on my stack, which is, in hindsight, not the best of ideas. Because if we get called in both spots and miss, which is I think what happened, and then lead, we're losing to all pocket pairs, obviously, they're just going to shove. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Because of the way this player shoved, it was like a tank shove. So he thought for about, I think he used a good portion of his timer and then shoved in. So I was like, what's he trying to say as here? So I'm not justifying it. I don't normally do this sort of playing from a stack so early on, but obviously quite a nice turn for him. So we get rid of that and bring this guy back, right? So yeah, so what I'm doing is every time I play a tournament, I'll load it into here to my poker tracker and analyze the results and the stats and everything. There we go, it's loading now. This is going to show you my stats for these 250 180s that I've played so far. Good thing with playing bulk loads of sit and goes as well is you get the stars coin, so if you can use those for satellites just in case things don't go too well. But load. Oh, and after I've just had a quick look at this again, what I've been doing is creating my own Excel spreadsheet. As much as Poker Track is amazing and it automatically does everything for you and it loads them all in and you don't have to do anything, I find that if you do that as well as your own manual spreadsheet where you've got to manually type in the results, it stops you from playing too many in one night because you've got to log it all. So you realise as you're logging it, I shouldn't be playing anymore. And it's just the manual effort of typing it in. It just like I said, it prevents you from going crazy. If you know you've logged like 3 really poor results in a row, you should just stop for the day or you need a breather or whatever. So this is just some general stats here before I go on. Played 2,300 hands, average V pips 22, pre-popular A's, blah blah blah. But like I said, you can compare it to scroll it back up. You can compare that to, obviously there'll be more of a correlation if I get a bigger sample size, but that's how it is at the moment. So I'll be using this to help me, and then what I'm going to do now is try and get rid of this. And then if it works, ha ha ha. Right, this is the spreadsheet I created to log my results. So I've done some stats on it as well, basically, but that's my current bankroll. I have to manually type in, but it changes some other stuff. So yeah, at the moment I'm only on $23.84, but I have, this is where I manually log each one. So I've got a date, obviously buying's the same for everything, but it just helps formulas and stuff. So log my position, whether or not I cashed, and then I rate my performance out of 10 and variance factor out of 10, which is basically how big a effect variance had on what happened, whether or not it was, if I was playing awesome or just if I was playing standard or whatever and then I just kept getting 2-outed or getting cooled or whatever, that'd be closer to 10, but if it was pretty much standard, I'd have it nearer 0. So these NAs here, these were when I wasn't playing, this is when I wasn't in my head doing this bankroll challenge, I was just playing these $2.51, so obviously there's the win there, and then there's some arbitrary other results, and then I think it was on that sort of date where I spent like $80 of my roll in one day and I was like, you know what, I'm done, I'm not doing that again. So yeah, I got my ratings out of 10 here for variance and performance, and if you look going down, performance there, 8, I came 3rd, and like 4s and 3s here I'm coming like 1/30th and stuff, so I'm obviously not in the mood to play there. So if I log that, I know I should just stop, but if you just do it with Poker Tracker, you've got the tendency of just wasting too much money. So I've been playing now since, I suppose, the last day of March, it's almost a month now, but it's not too many, it's only 53. I've not had that much chance to play this month because I've had a live tournament and I've been more busy and stuff. But yeah, that's last night, rating of 3 because I played it awful. But yeah, so that just keeps you on your toes. It stops you from wasting too much money, and it helps. It really does. I couldn't vouch for it enough. So yeah, I've got just some quick sums here. It's like in the money percentages, ROI, and this move up stakes is, I'll show you over here. at this top bit here, you've got the, let's move it across a bit, right, bankroll management. So the $2.50 stake 180 turbos, for 100 buy-ins you need a bankroll of $250, just simple maths. $8 180s, which I can't wait to start playing because the prize pools are juicy. You need 800 for that, but I'd move up at 400, which is 50 buy-ins, and then move back down again when I get closer towards like 200 or something, just to sort of avoid myself going broke. And obviously same again here, so that's a good structure to go by. Move up at 50 buy-ins, then move back down again if it doesn't go too well. So I've just noted down quickly the price structures for the different variants of these 180 turbos, and they're all the same percentage payouts, it's just obviously staggered differently for the different buy-ins. So be quite meaty some of these top prizes if when I get there. And then here I've got, I'll show you this bit first. This is a bankroll tracker update thingy. So I think it's every 3 days I've made it. Yeah, every 3 days I have to log my bankroll, which automatically works out how many buy-ins that is for the level I'm at, and the variance in the week before, cumulative total of sit and goes played, and cumulative in the money percentage. So it just, again, it's a little simple thing to help me track how I'm doing. But again, this way I'm not going to be tempted just to go, oh, you know what, I'm playing the big 22 in the storm and I'm going to lose all my money. Like, this way it's sort of, it's very clear what you've got to try and achieve. So by 14th of the 5th, which is then, I've arbitrarily set a target of bankroll of $150. And then from there, obviously this is negating any short-term results or any short-term variance. It's completely, absolutely, what's the word I'm after? Arbitrary. Completely arbitrary numbers, but it's just something to aim for. So if I do better, I can change these, or do worse, I can change them. But so yeah, this way I've got target bankrolls to aim for, and then here I've just got it's move up stakes if greater than 320, move down if less than 200. So this will be after 3 months of playing these 250s as well as other stuff. So we'll see how that goes. And then this here is, I know it's a bit crowded, but this is just a graph of the updates. So there's my $400 target bankroll, which would be for the $8. So when I get to there, I'm going to move up and play the $8 180 turbos, and this is my progress so far. So as you can see, it's been a bit swingy so far, but I've not come in the top 3 for a while, so it's obviously just going to keep grinding down and breaking even. So that should change quite dramatically. So yeah, so this is what I'm going to be doing for my bankroll challenge. I'll be updating these quite a bit, and hopefully seeing some results soon going forward. So I'm going to play a few today, and we'll record them also should I go deep, so it's interesting to watch. Thanks for watching if you are, and feel free to comment and like. What's up guys, it's Tom here for Tomatomm Poker, and I've got set up again because I said I would play some more of these. I've got a set of 8s, and we're down to the last 20, so I'm just going to bet anyway. It's probably going to fold, but oh well. So yeah, 27 cash in these 250s that I'm playing. Yeah, I figured. Fast ship is fold anyway. Yeah, so like I said, we're down to 29 people, so let's see what happens. I would have raised this had I been later on. There's a few left to whack behind me, so I'll give that a miss. Oh dear me. So obviously we're aiming for the top 3. Top 3 is what we're after, but we'll take anything else. No, we'll take, oh, I'm gonna phrase that. I like final table in these, but like I said, it's best to make top 3 if you can. And he's won that one. So I think we'll probably hand for hand now. Yeah, hand for hand. So current bankroll is 23.84, so I'll have to change that should I cash. Just played a Sunday Storm satellite as well and came 3 before the bubble, so that's always fun. Obviously a 7 deuce we're going to fold. We'll click the right screen, fold. But yeah, we're in the money now, so now we're playing down to, we're looking for, when we get down to the last 3 tables, what I do is I open the other 2 tables up and watch them as well, to try and pick up any traits of the players, or just generally watch how the flow of the general dynamics of what's going on. So I can do that now, can't I? So let's check out the lobby. Let's open these other tables off the screen. Oops, there we go. Right, let's move these out of the way. I might, oh, that's me. No, it's not, so I've moved the wrong one. Bear with me. That's me. We want this other one over here. And there should be another one. Right. I might move them onto the other screen as well if something happens, but I'll just be watching them myself just to see what's going on. So yeah, down to 26. I'm currently 12th, so let's move this back again. There we go. Four 7 suited in the big blind. Right, let's see what happens here. I'm expecting a lot of these to be shoved in an open range. Really wide variety of hands in late position as well. Looking at some of these, it's not going to have reflected just yet, but this number here, the 46, the 22, the 22 is how many hands my Jabaro has on record of me playing against them. So it's not in this tournament, it's lifetime. Obviously very easy decision here with 4-7. Make them sweat a little bit and fold. Oh nice, gets it through. King 10 offsuit. Right, we'll be putting the big blind in should it fold to us. Fold. If it min raises, I'm probably just going to pass as well because we'll be out of position and he's shoved, so yeah. As much as I need 45% to call, and I might have that, I'm not going to do it just yet. Calling off a king high is not something I tend to do in these situations, especially when there's a lot of play left. That was a good turn. Lost one. At least I know he's shoving ace jack there anyway. King jack, I might min raise this. Don't know if I call a shove for that though. So it's obviously going to be quite exploitable if I min raise and he shoves and I fold. So maybe 7% pip. I am going to min raise. Actually no, I'm not going to limp. I'm going to limp, he's going to flat and he's going to see a free flop. That's not what's happened. He might take a free flop if he's got a crap hand. It's a good flop for him. If he checks here, I'm going to check and then bet the turn. But no, right, fine. Probably the lowest variance way possible of playing king jack here, but I'm going to pass. Probably could have put him in and he might have called a king 9 at a 9 or something, but either way, it's the way I chose to play it. So again, like, as much as it says 11 big blinds here, I'm quite comfortable with this sort of stack just before the final table. So 6-3 again, it's an easy pass. The other tables now. Down to 24, there's only one player missing on each, so there's not. Right. 5-1. So we have 8.6 bigs. We have deuce 8 under the gun +1, which is an infinite massive fold. Get out. No thank you. I'm going to play a few more of these today and use some of my stars coin to try and satellite to the storm of the million. I might make videos later on if I end up playing those. Ace jack, easy call. Oh, grim. Oh, he's dead on the turn. Oh, that's foul. That's grim. Get rid of him. And on the other table we've just seen King 4 all in, called by Ace Jack, and he's flopped to 4 and it's held. It's good for us, we want the players out so we can final table. %, VP up to about average for these, I think. Snaps in with Queen Eye and it's good. He needs the Queen, he gets there. Wow. Oh my god, what a Pokerstars hand. Wow. Would have had a straight then as well. V8-6. Oh yeah, wow. So if I'd have called that, which I wouldn't have never have done, but if I had have called that, it would have gone Jacks, Queen's to go, Rivers 2-pair, River a straight. Oh man, that'd have been grim. Jack 9 here. We can't call a shove. Jack high, it's just not what we do. He's been raised it, we can't peel, because if we miss, even though we're in position, we'll just be wasting 1,000. I don't want to shove, just because I don't have much fold equity, I don't think, and he's playing in that call. Don't know what his calling range is, so I'm just going to pass there. Down to 7,000. Queen 7. The main reason I found with how people go broke when it's down for like the last 22 to the final table is they make either the right move at the wrong time or just the wrong move in general. Like they'll try and steal the blinds with like king high when they don't really need to, when they're sort of they're on the way to making a final table and they've got a fairly decent stack. So it's trying to draw the line between conserving your stack for the final table, but also making sure you don't get to the final table with like 3 bigs. So you got to try and strike a balance between that. Jack 9 here. I'll lose raise, so that's made our decision a lot easier. But I was tempted to rip it in there. I'd rather shove with Jack 9 than call off with Jack 9. Can't speak. We're going to pass, we're going to pass, we're going to pass. We're definitely going to pass. Pass. That was easy enough. Lost another one of the outer tables. Under 22. Obviously, we're not trying to ladder up here at all, we're just trying to reach the final table with a decent stack because the pay jumps going towards the last 9 are so flat. So flat, it doesn't encourage you hanging around and trying to like, oh, I'm going to try and make 15th or something. If you look at them, folding that by the way, if you look at them, last 3 tables you get 266 and then last 3 is 389. So again, there's not that much difference between those 2 pay jumps there, so it's worth taking a risk at this point to try and get a decent stack, but you also don't want to just lump it in and just give up. So King 4. Spade would have been nice, but oh, all the 4's good as well. So, wow. Ace 10 suited. I think we have to go with this. He's min raised it. We've got a lot of people behind us. Oh. Don't know how I feel about this. No, you know what, I'm going to fold because there's people behind, yes, not that many, but still there's people to back behind you, and I would rather get it in with this in this situation with something like a king queen or a king jack than an ace 10, because they're going to be opening a lot of aces, and well, looks like I've dodged a bullet here. Oh my god, don't you dare put the royal out there. Right. So yeah, I would have chopped that one, but either way, it's you've got to be crafty with how you avoid some spots. Yeah, I know I'm towards the end of the field now, but can always, well, especially now down to 21 as well. I'm gonna be facing a lot more hands now until we're down to 18 because there's less people at my table. So if I can maybe wait out a better spot for going down to the last 2, then that's worth doing. Ace 10, Jack 10. He's a king, and he doesn't get it. Right. Under the gun with 8-9. If that was suited, that was going in. But I'm going to pass here. And like I said, the blinds are going to come in a lot faster now. Now we're playing like what, 6-handed. So we can not wait this out because we don't have much behind, but just try and wait for a better spot maybe. And oh wow, there's some absolutely horrendous beats happening in this tournament. I don't know what's going on at the moment. Not usually this bad. Someone's just been one-outed and then they're out. So that was foul. 4s against ace 3, and doesn't get there. 4s are good. Right, so now we're down to 2 tables. So we've got a little bit more time now to make a decision. We missed the blinds as well. Get in. Let's put that on. Let's see better. There we go. Probably won't make the final table here. I'll need a really good spot. I might get called in 2 spots or something, but chop. Wow. Ace 3 offsuit is a fold, always a fold. Ace 2. Wow, the big blind's got similar stack to me as well. Can I rip it with ace deuce here? I know I probably should, but I've got a feeling. I know it's probably going to go for a walk now, but I've got 2 short stacks here and I feel like these are going to get priced into call with anything, so honestly if that was like ace 6 I'd have put it in, but because it's ace 2, spirit call by any ace would beat and then ace king, so yeah, we'd have flopped a flush draw and missed, so you've still got chips, you've got a chance, but I'm not playing 3-7 there because it's a rubbish hand. I thought this would be a more exciting final table run because I had more chips before, but just sort of bled out really and not had any good spots to go for. What a great flop and a great position to be in. I guess there. Nice hand. Jack 9. Aye. That always made that easier for us. Not doing too hard against calling off there with a Jack 9. Again, I'm not attempting to bleed down to the final table here with this stack. Just waiting for a semi-decent hand to go all in with, and that is ace king, which will do just fine. If we lose, we lose, and then we load the next one up. And can we get through the big blind, or is he going to call? I would have fancied a loose call there, but oh well. Chip up a little bit there. The blinds have just gone up as well, so king 4 under the gun is a pass. Still 8, still got 9 on both tables. Although someone has 0.1 big blinds and he's just shoved a flop. Wow. Way to be ahead. Right, queen 7, we've got 4 bigs behind. And it's an under the gun shove. So we are not calling. Just not going to call. I have a rubbish hand. And we're going up to the break as well actually, so I might have to stop this video in a second and carry on. But yeah, we can find a better spot here, we don't have to call. Especially now, 3 ways. We've got 35% pot odds. There's no way we've got that with 2 shoves. Unless they both got like 4s and 5s or something, so easy fold here, let's see what they've got. Ace king, ace king. Oh my word, and I flop a queen. So live. Well, if I'd known they'd both had ace king, I would have called just for banter. So I'll leave this one here and carry on shortly. Back. Just knackered my knee off the table. Right. So I think, as much as Javaris is 12, it's not reloaded, so let's just double check the lobby. And I was correct, we're down to 18, but I'm 17th, so we need a good spot to get it in. We're really not bothered about going out at all, because we'll just load up another one. We've got still got enough of a bankroll here. If it goes broke, I will deposit again and still carry on with the challenge, but like I said in the earliest part of this video, I would have had a lot more had I not lost loads of it in one day trying to play stupid tournaments. So we start again, easy fold, king high, king deuce against a raise and a shove and another shove. 11 and a shove is left 0.3 behind. Ace king, ace queen. He's a 10. It's not there. Button shove with king 8. Sounds about right, I think. Should these both fold, but he's shoved for me, so I need 46% to call. But I would always rather be the aggressor than just call off with king high, king 8. I'm not doing too hot against him, but I'm definitely not doing too hot with one of these calls as well. So again, I'm just going to find a better spot. I only lost 150 here from the ante, so I'd rather wait for a better spot. Only 3 bigs I know, but it's fine. We've got a few more hands till the blinds come around again. Hmm, 10 high. It's not good enough. Doesn't cut the mustard. I'm not waiting for ace king or ace queen or anything like that. I'm just waiting for something that does well against these guys' calling ranges. So if I shoved there, turn 3 would be the bottom of my shoving range, like by far. So if I get called, I'm going to be behind. Can't speak. Ace jack ace 7 could call. He needs another 7, and it's not there. We're going to probably need to get called in a few spots to have a competitive stack going forward, but the hands we're getting here and the spots we're getting, it's probably going to have to be a big blind special, and just hope for the best. That happens sometimes. There's nothing you can do. There's like, if at any point you show hands like this, or you just call here because you're low, you're just giving up, aren't you? So it can't happen every time you play. So probably going to cut this video. When I will obviously cut this video when I bust, and I might upload later if I do well. But let's have a look. Queen 7, min raise under the gun again. Not calling off with Queen 7, so I'll fold. He's had enough. He's gone all in. And another call, so he's got a chance to triple up here. This is the sort of thing I need. Just shove something like a decent suited connector, or king 10 or king 9 or whatever. Oh, nice river. It's ace 4. Ace 3, and he's been raised again. Aye, this is difficult. What's he just been raised with as well? Ace jack. Well, like I said before, as much as this should be an automatic shove, if you shove with ace 3 from early and you get called, which I'm going to, your ace will not be good. He's not raising ace 2, is he? So I'm at best flipping. So I'd rather get it in with like 7-9 suited now or something, because I'm only going to get called by like an ace or something. He's not going to. Come on, big blind special. There we go. Next hand, ace 5. I think this is where I draw the line. I can't guarantee my next hand is going to do better, so I'm just going to have to go with it here, and then I bust, I bust. Well, as much as my speech about the ace 3 was right, I can't go folding that there, I don't think. Go away. Hope I get snapped in 3 spots by ace 4. What's unlikely to happen? I would rather have had a king queen or something here, or king jack, or even queen jack. But 8s, so we need an ace or a 3. Ace or a 3. Ace is good. I was not expecting the ace there, if I'm honest. I was expecting this to be all she wrote, but nevertheless we doubled up. So we've got 6 bigs now, 9th out of 16 according to Javaro. We get a decent hand in queen 9, but we've got a limp and a shove. So yeah, need 30% in the pot, but even if I have it, I'm not going to use it this time. I've just doubled up now, so if I wait a bit longer I can get another good spot. And 310 is not that. With these turbo tournaments, you never have a lot of bigs anyway. I mean, you start off with 75, but you rarely have that again unless you're like a monster chip leader and just taking people out left, right and centre. I'm not going to complete from the 1000 here. It's better using my stack. I'm not allowed to flop anything here. And if I do, it's what happens. Just leave that alone. Right. I'm really not bothered about this pay jump in 7 places either. I want to try and build a stack for the final table, because obviously every time you play one of these you really want to aim for top 3, because that's what you're playing for there. 46, 82 and 123. The difference between 389 and 615 is really not worth missing out on a profitable spot. So needs a 9, not there. So down to 15, and we've got 3 shoves on the other table. We have as well. Look at that. Ace 10, ace 10, 9s. 9s a hold. What a nice pot. My favourite hand's 9s. If I ever play any of you that might be watching, 9s is my favourite hand. So if there's another flop, I've got 9s. Just I always have. Down to 13, just seen another bust out on the other table. Ace king against ace jack. 10-8 of diamonds, wow. Very, very sexy hand. I am going to shove here with 10 high, am I? I've got 1 short stack in the... I'm unlikely to be dead if called, so yeah, I'm going to try and take the blinds down here. Yeah, that worked. Nice. So I took the blinds down up to 14,000. I get ace 4. I've just shoved 10 high. I'm not going to shove ace high because it's early position and I don't want to get called by a better raise, or by, if I get called at any point I'm probably flipping. Well, not flipping, but it's only going to be a slight favourite, aren't I? So queen jack. I wanted queen jack before. It's not a min raise, is it? A shove for 4,000. It's because it's early. That's why I'm folding here. There's action behind me. There is 1 short stack, but I'm not bothered about him. It's just I'm likely to get called by something that's better if I shove through that many people. This is 9. So we're down to now, is that 12 or is another one? 9 and 12. Pocket 5s. Let's see how this plays out. He's min raised it and he's got a VPIP of 24, 34 hands on there, so what to do? I was leaning towards a fold anyway. Probably too tight to fold, but don't know why he'd been raising fold. Apart from if he's shoved, I suppose he's probably going to call most of the people, but oh, he's called King Jack Aces. Oh, and a bit of 5 as well. That's grim. What a hand. Maybe I should have called there then. Maybe that was my spot. Queen high. I feel like I've messed up there without playing those 5s, but I had a feeling that I was behind and I was, but can't really account for that. Playing hand for hand here. Probably should have shoved that King 7 as well, but look at the other stacks now, and to be fair, there's about 4 people with the same stack as me. This is why you get the table open. Because again, King 7 there, it seems a little bit loose, but looking at these other tables, I am not 9th. I'm more sweating a King or a Jack here. No, we're not. That was a straight split pot. Oh. Still hand for hand. King 3, pass. Right, let's have a look at the lobby. Oh, I am. But look at those chip dispersions there though, 17 through 8. I have a feeling some laddering's going to be happening here. I'm playing hand for hand now. I might be able to ladder up and get maybe, well, what's 7th? 8th to 7th, about $10, so it's not fewer anymore, and it don't really matter. 10-7 offsuit. I'd take a walk. Walk would be fine. Tap into the table, I've got a shove, all in and a call. Jack deuce against 9s, needs a jack. Not there, 9s are good. Yeah, I'm not calling here. I have 3 bigs, but I'm not calling with 10-7. So, to my detriment be it, I don't care. Ace 4. This could be the one. This could be the one. Got an all-in call to the table. Let me just hang on a minute. Oh, we got a call here as well. Right, well, we've just seen 7s beat 10s there. So, because I'm watching this table here, they've just lost a player, so that's directly influenced my decision here. So I'm not watching a call, but he's shoved, I fold as well and try and ladder up. So we're definitely at 9. And again, what a fantastic flop for me, and wow. So because I've just watched 2 tables there, I've laddered up 2 spots. So we're at the final table, and I am guaranteed 8th. That's how you do it. So I've got $9 locked up, not a lot, but now we can try and make a run at making top 3 with all of my 2 bigs. So I'm going to start off with a pass on the button. If that was suited, we'd play, but no. Shove. Call him. Ace 7, ace 10. What a 7. There's the 7. We don't want a 10. He doesn't get there, so ladder up again. Ha ha ha. King of laddering me. 8 deuce. No. King deuce. 8 deuce. What I'm talking about. 8 deuce is a fold. No. At this point, if we shove, we're getting called. So we just need to. I know we're shoving a lot of hands, but we're trying to make sure we do alright against what they've got. pretty much potted it there, hasn't he? And a call, was not expecting that. There's a pot brewing. And he's just min bet led out 2,500. Very oddly played hand. Danger zone. 4 queen. I think I don't have it in me to shove queen 4, especially with someone behind. If they're shoving that much as well, hopefully he runs into aces. Oh, ace king, ace 9. No 9. No 9. Oh, ladder up again. We've laddered up through 3 spots with under 5 bigs. That's amazing. Right, I'm happy with the 6th place, $17. We should have had about 2, but because people overplay hands in these tournaments like nothing. You've managed to ladder up. Queen 7, ace jack. Yeah, I was expecting the queen. Ace or 10 one time? No. Well, I think we did quite well there. 6th place for 1764. We should have in theory come about 13th, but we've evaded quite a lot there. Obviously, a lot of them aren't game theory optimal folds or whatever, but you've got to do a lot of that in these tournaments. You've got to think about how it's not just about, oh, I've got a good hand, I'll go with it. It's about the dynamics of what's going on, and like the table's up, you've got to think about what everyone else needs to get, or think about what they're thinking about, and there's quite a few levels of thinking to these, considering they're only $2.50 entries. But if I get a good solid foundation in these over the next coming months, I'm going to move up stakes and play the $8 ones as well, and hopefully get some bankrolls going. Get a bankroll going. I can't speak today. Thanks for watching. I might upload again later if I do well in another thing I'm playing. So thanks for watching.